Already in the Gospel of St. Luke, we get a hint of the structure of the Mass. In chapter 9, we hear about Jesus feeding the 5,000. Listen to what happened. When the crowds got to know, they went after Jesus. He made them welcome. The Lord be with you. He talked to them about the kingdom of God, the liturgy of the Word. He cured those who were in need of healing, our prayers of intercession for those in need in our community. And then he took the 5 loaves and the 2 fish, raised his eyes to heaven, said the blessing over them, then he broke them and handed them to his disciples to distribute among the crowd. The liturgy of the Eucharist. Jesus wants to nourish us with his word and with the sacrament of his body and blood. It's part of his plan for us, his people, so that we might become one with him. We see the same structure echoed in the Emmaus account in chapter 24 of Luke's Gospel. The 2 disciples were walking away from Jesus. They were downcast. All their hopes had been shattered when he died on the cross. And often we have dreams that we feel have been shattered. We haven't lived the Christian life as fully as we'd like. And that's often how we arrive at Mass. But when we arrive at Mass, we need to come with the awareness that Jesus goes before us, just as he did with the disciples. He's the one who asks us, what's been happening to you on the road? And we express this in our prayers, Lord, have mercy. Christ, have mercy. Lord, have mercy. And then he breaks open the word for us. He speaks the scriptures to us. He breaks them open for us. And he leads us to that point, as he did for the disciples on the road to Emmaus, when he took the bread, blessed it, broke it, and gave it to them. And they recognized him. And their hearts were set on fire. And they went out to share the good news of what they've received. And this is what should happen to you and I every time we come to celebrate the Lord's Eucharist. Because it's the same risen Christ who breaks open his word for us. It is the same risen Christ who breaks bread for us. It's the same risen Christ who wants to set your hearts on fire.